And hello, everybody. Welcome to the 42 show, the show that Dick Dawson says is the best show on YouTube without him in it. Yes, that's right. We got a no show from Dick Dawson tonight, again, because he's still got a poorly tooth, silly sod. And I guess that means that there's going to be no after show tonight because, quite frankly, an after show with just me would be pretty damn boring because I'd just be prattling on about nothing that nobody wants to hear about. So never mind. We're kicking with the news. There's plenty of news to go around, and so I'm going to just do a little switcheroony. Yeah, put me over there. Go on, move. Am I in the right place? No. There I am. There. Right, things are a bit slow tonight. So we're starting off with. Come on. God, it's so slow. Okay, I'm going to keep an eye on that because things are running a little bit slow. Yes, the former president, Donald Trump, if you ever heard of him, is reportedly frustrated with the rising poll numbers of his presumed opponent, well, it's not presumed anymore, Vice President Kamala Harris. Yes, I did say it right. Am I the only person who's still struggling to get into your head how to say Kamala? But I'm getting there. As she prepares for the 2024 presidential election, according to a report by the Washington Post, Trump has expressed discontent, feeling it is unfair after his contested loss to President Joe Biden in 2020, and now he has to face Harris in the upcoming election. Trump's campaign has faced several challenges since the Republican National Convention, where the party rallied behind Trump as their candidate. Despite early momentum, the campaign has been struggling with a series of missteps, including controversial comments from J.D. Vance, and who previously criticised Trump, according to calling him America's Hitler. Anyway, we've covered all these sort of things in the past, but I'm just keeping you up to date in case you haven't noticed. Anyway, the Trump campaign's frustrations have been further compounded by media comparisons of rally sizes between Trump and Harris. Trump has taken to his social media platform, Truth Social, to voice his grievances, accusing the press of bias and downplaying his rally attendance while allegedly exaggerating Harris's crowds. This discontent was highlighted following the events at Temple University in Pennsylvania, where Harris's rally was reportedly packed. Yes, I saw it. It was like twice as many as Trump had. Oh dear, never mind. But despite these challenges, the Trump campaign is maintaining its strategy of portraying Trump as an underdog. Oh, really? That old blimp, he's not an underdog. A position they believe resonates with his fan base. Campaign spokesman Stephen Chung reiterated this approach of emphasizing their determination to win, even in the face of what they describe as an assassination attempt on Trump before the convention, and their commitment to defeating what they label the dangerously liberal Harris Waltz ticket. Dangerously liberal. Watch out for that danger. Former President Donald Trump recently took to his social platform again to rant about President Joe Biden potentially crashing the Democratic National Convention to take back his nomination from Kamala, challenging to another debate. This comes after Biden, following a disappointing and shaky debate performance and mounting pressure from the Democratic Party, announced 2 weeks ago that he would not be running in the 2024 presidential election. Kamala took over, and now Trump wants him back. Oh no, he's feeling threatened, so he's crying out there. He wants Biden back because, he could possibly beat him. I don't think he's going to beat Kamala, though. I think he's in trouble, and he knows it. But, poor old Trumpy, eh? God bless him. But other conspiracy has been going on. Conspiracy theories surrounding President Joe Biden have taken a strange turn, with some people now claiming that he has been replaced by artificial intelligence. Well, it's better than none, I suppose. This idea gained traction after Biden, during a press event in the White House's Roosevelt Room, jokingly declared, "I'm the AI." While the remark was intended as humor, it has been taken seriously by a growing number of conspiracy theorists who believe that Biden is no longer a real person, but a product of AI technology. It's good AI technology, isn't it? Those theories have evolved from long-standing claims about body doubles and imposters, now incorporating modern technology like deepfakes, AI-generated audio, and holographic projections. Okay. Some theorists argue that the real Biden may have died and that a group of elites are using AI to maintain the illusion that he is still alive. This idea was popularized by a post on social media that speculated about a hypothetical AI glitch during a live broadcast, which would supposedly reveal the truth. Well, Biden's always glitching. You don't need AI to glitch. He just glitches by himself. Poor dodgy little old man. But the notion of Biden being a digital creation isn't entirely new. As early as 2021, conspiracy theories circulated videos purported to show Biden as a computer-generated hologram. One famous 8-hour Facebook video claiming that the footage of Biden walking into a helicopter on the White House lawn was faked. With the theories pointing to what they believed was evidence of a holographic projection, despite the fact that numerous journalists were present at the event and took real photographs of Biden. The theory persisted. Yeah, that does sound familiar, doesn't it? PJ will know about that. All the flat Earth stuff. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many facts you can give them. They'll still come up with theories. But fact checkers and journalists have worked tirelessly to debunk these claims. The nature of conspiracy theories means that even when one is disproven, new variations quickly emerge. Exactly, you can never debunk a conspiracy theory. Never. Because if you debunk it, well, that's part of the conspiracy. It immediately gets folded into the conspiracy. But the persistence of these ideas highlight the challenges of combating misinformation in an area where advanced technology can be used to create convincing fakes, fueling the imagination of those who are predisposed to believe in grand conspiracies. For example, a 17-second clip of Biden discussing the January 6th attack on the US Capitol went viral in 2022, with some viewers insisting it was a deepfake. Despite extensive debunking by outlets, the BBC and just a whole bunch of people here got a list, the theory gained traction, even being shared by prominent figures in right-wing media. The rapid, I wonder who they were, eh? The rapid spread of such misinformation underscores the difficulty of keeping up the constant churn of conspiracy theories in the digital age. Yes, and we will be coming back to more conspiracy in a little while. But yeah, now, Mel, remember the we talked about yesterday, all the violence and shit that has been kicking off in Britain in the last few days, last week, I suppose. Well, there's a man got himself into trouble because a suspended Labour councillor has been charged with encouraging violent disorder. Oh, you cheeky little butt. Ricky Jones, 57, was filmed addressing a crowd at a London demonstration on Wednesday evening, during which he appeared to make remarks and a gesture to encourage others to act violently towards far-right protesters. Let me just point that out. He was he was at a demonstration of people who were anti the far right. They were pro peace and all that kind of stuff. No, this guy he wanted to encourage others to act violently. Following his appearance at Westminster Magistrates Court, Jones was remanded into custody. He did not enter a plea, and his next appearance will be at Inner London Crown Court on 6th of September. Deputy Senior Judge Tam Ikram said it is alleged that using a microphone you addressed the crowd at an anti-fascist protest and talking about others you described as disgusting Nazi fascists, and that we need to cut their throats and get rid of them. Well, yeah, I can understand the sentiment, but you don't say shit like that, especially if you're supposed to be against the Nazis. You don't You don't follow the same rules as they use. Anyway, speaking before the court appearance, Jaswat Narwal, Chief Crown Prosecutor for CPS London North, said, "We remind all concerned that criminal proceedings are active and that he has the right to a fair trial." Yeah, string him up. It is extremely important that there should be no reporting, commentary, or sharing of information online which could in any way prejudice this proceedings. Oh, shit. Oh, God, I'm in trouble now. Sorry, I didn't say anything. Yeah, Jones, who is a councillor in Dartford, Kent, was suspended by the Labour Party after he was arrested on Thursday. Yeah, they kicked him out pretty fast. But, yeah, well, you know, that's what you get. What you get for being an arsehole. There is karma in this country. It does happen. Sorry, let me just grab we got a super chat from Petra Olsen. With love to Ukraine. Go Ukraine, go. Yes, we saw yesterday they're going. They're on their way. They're on their way to Kursk, and they're going to take over that region. And I think it's brilliant. I think what they're going to do is annex the whole Kursk region, and then take that to peace talks to Russia and say, "Oh, okay, you can have it back when you fuck up out of Ukraine." I bet you that's what's going to happen. I hope so. Anyway, we also have Duncon 23 is gifted 5 Shills memberships. So you lucky gits out there who's got the memberships, don't forget to pick up the bill on the way out. You've got to pay the bar bill. So everybody, the drinks are on me because I'm not paying. Yeah, so on to some kind of, it's really backwards and shocking news. Yes, a proposed bill in Iraq's parliament has sparked widespread outrage and concern as it seeks to reduce the legal age of marriage for girls to just 9 years old. The controversial legislation introduced by the Iraq Justice Ministry aims to amend the country's personal status law, which currently sets the minimum age of marriage at 18. Sounds reasonable. The bill would allow citizens to choose between religious authorities or civil judiciary to decide on family affairs. Critics fear that this will lead to a slashing of rights in matters of inheritance, divorce, and child custody. If passed, the bill would allow girls as young as 9 and boys as young as 15 to wed, sparking fears of increased child marriage and exploitation. Yeah, can you imagine these families would just like get these kids to marry? They won't even know what the hell's going on. Critics argue that this regressive move would undermine decades of progress in promoting women's rights and gender equality. Yeah. Why can't the boys get married at 9? Yeah, where's the equality? Human rights organisations, women's groups, and civil society activists have vehemently opposed the bill, as they should, warning of serious consequences for young girls' education, health, and well-being. Just all round. They argue that child marriage leads to increased dropout rates, early pregnancies, and a heightened risk of domestic violence. According to the United Nations Children's Agency, UNICEF, 28% of girls in Iraq are already married before the age of 18. Passing this law would show a country moving backward, not forward, Human Rights Watch HRW researcher Sarah Sandbar said. Absolutely. I think that's disgraceful. But what do I know? I'm not an Iraqi, so I really don't have an opinion on that. Should not have an opinion on that. It's kind of like up to them, but it just sounds completely wrong. Yes. So, back on to misinformation. Is she on tonight? Misinformation? Yeah, here she comes. Aha. Useless pictures, got nothing to do with the story. But the United Nations has accused fossil fuel companies of orchestrating a large-scale misinformation and disinformation campaign to hinder global efforts towards adopting renewable energy and transitioning away from a carbon-intensive economy. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought fossil fuel companies were orchestrating a large disinformation campaign? Never thought of that. Selwyn Hart, the UN's Assistant Secretary General, highlighted that the perception of global backlash against climate action is largely a narrative pushed by fossil fuel industry to convince world leaders to delay implementing policies aimed at reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Hart emphasizes that this narrative falsely portrays climate action as overly difficult and expensive. Doesn't mean we shouldn't try, which is contrary to the reality of public opinion. He pointed to a major global survey which showed that 72% of people worldwide support a rapid transition away from fossil fuels, including in countries that are major producers of coal, oil, and gas. This indicates that the supposed backlash against climate policies is not as widespread as some would suggest. While green policies and parties have faced setbacks in certain regions, they have made significant gains in others, with previously radical climate policies becoming more mainstream. Hart called for global leaders to actively counter the fossil fuel industry's misleading narratives by highlighting both the benefits of climate action and the severe consequences of inaction. Yes. Absolutely, we should be very, very careful. I don't like the idea of people playing, chicken with the fate of the human race. No, it's got to be done properly and taken seriously. Let me just check. How long have I got? I can't even bloody say. Is that 29 minutes? 20 minutes. Okay. Let me just scroll down to my images. So we have a very unusual robbery to report on, because a Springfield man was arrested on Tuesday after a duress alarm at local bank branch, the City of Cape Girardeau Police Department, released Thursday. That was a gibberish sentence. Let me try reading that again, shall I? No, I won't bother. But a Springfield man was arrested on Tuesday after a robbery. According to a news release from the department, officers responded around about 12:06 p.m. to the Southern Bank. They found Richard Ban, 72 of Springfield, sitting on a walker by the front door. Ban had reportedly told the officer that he was expecting him. And they had just robbed the bank and gave the officer an envelope that contained a $20 bill. Ban told the officer that he wanted to go to prison so he could receive medical attention, the department said. Gee, God, that is desperate. Witnesses inside the bank told officers that Ban had come in and announced that he was robbing the bank, and he told the witness to put money in an envelope. But he reportedly did not specify how much. The witness put a $20 bill into an envelope and handed it to Ban. Ban then left the bank and waited outside for the officers to arrive. The release said Ban did not display any weapons and just his wit, and officers did not find any weapons. The Cape Girardeau County Prosecutor's Office formally charged Ban with stealing, a Class B felony. He is being held on a $50,000 cash-only bond. Pity didn't get $50,000 out of the bank. Yeah, that would have been helpful. Let me just take a little... Yes, so on to sports. And no, it's not the Olympics. This is chess. Yes, because a Russian chess champion allegedly attempted to poison her childhood rival by covering her pieces in deadly mercury. Never like your pieces covered in deadly mercury. Now facing a possible prison sentence, Amina Abrakarova, 43, was caught on security camera appearing to smear her rival's pieces with the substance ahead of a tournament in southern Russia last week. According to the World Health Organization, even minor exposure to mercury can have serious health consequences. In the shocking footage, Miss Abakarova can be seen looking suspiciously around a room full of chessboards to ensure no one else was present. She then approaches her opponent's table, takes what appears to be a vial from her bag, and pours the substance on the pieces before looking around the room again. The victim required medical treatment after experiencing severe dizziness and nausea during the game, but she was able to continue the tournament. I don't know if she won or not. It is claimed that Miss Abakarova poisoned, oh my God, Omeganat Osmanova in an act of revenge after she insulted her last Friday. Now she is facing up to 3 years behind bars for the incident. Oh dear. Oh dear. Not good. There's one. Yeah, just cheat. Just cheat like everybody else. Stick one of those things up your bum. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do in chess, isn't it? Now then, have you ever been attacked by gulls while trying to get sandwiches and crisps? Yes, well, there's a shop. A sandwich shop is considering introducing a £1 Seagull Insurance on all purchases as the pesky birds are nicking grub from up to 30 customers a day. The Cheesy Toast Shack, based in St Andrews in Scotland, currently offers free replacements to dozens of customers daily due to seagulls swooping down and snatching their freshly bought food. This is costing the business hundreds of pounds each day, leaving the owners desperate for a solution. They are now considering or seriously contemplating adding the gull insurance to every purchase to help cover the losses caused by these feathered friends. What happens if you buy a bottle of Coke? Do you need insurance on a bottle of Coke? I'm not too sure about that. Co-owner Kate Carter-Larg, 35, said that the gulls are super aggressive and actually terrifying. We are a family-run business, and I can't just sit and watch a sandwich get stolen and not replace it. So I'll always give another one for free. Well, that's on you, isn't it, I suppose? This is really an issue, and it's been costing us a lot of money. People are even left bleeding after the gulls swoop for food. We get old women emailing us saying, I've nearly rolled my ankle because of the seagulls. I've not heard that expression before. We have children crying too from it. People will come in and take photos of our sandwiches, and the minute they hold Toasty up for a pic, the seagulls dive bomb them. People are left bleeding, and they are a real problem. Kate admits the seagull attacks have been increasingly worse over the last 3 years. Kate and her husband, Sam, 39, have tried everything to deter the gulls from their beachside business, from playing bird of prey noises to buying a bird of prey kite on Amazon, but nothing seems to work. Cat, big cat, tiger, yeah, or lion, something like that. That'll sort it out. Talking about bottles of Coke. There's a Coke tit. Because a Lancashire man involved in the unrest outside of a pub during the weekend of demonstrations, no, weren't demonstrations, they were just violent mobs, pleaded guilty to possession of cocaine. Liam Powell had been part of a large-scale disorder outside a pub in Bolton on Sunday. Manchester Magistrates Courts heard. Police found the 28-year-old in a group of 3 males and 1 female. After a search, officers found a small snap bag containing cocaine. The court heard that Powell has 11 convictions for 17 offences, including 3 drug-related matters from 2012 to 2021, and a violent robbery offence in 2018. What a lovely fella. The defending duty solicitor Gabriella Black said Powell had used the powder on his gums for pain relief and did not know it was cocaine when he purchased it. Yeah, right. Asking for Powell to be punished with a fine, Miss Black said Powell works as a fabricator, earning £400 a week. Yeah, he fabricated that story soon enough, didn't he? Yeah. Judge Hurst said that the aggravating features of the offence had been the high-risk environment in which he was found with the cocaine, which police only attended due to the large-scale disorder. Yeah. Is it me, or just judges seem to have real big problems making sentences, or is it just me read them out? I don't know. But yeah, from one pile of crap onto another pile of crap, because we have a passenger flight had to make an emergency landing after staff noticed overflowing coming from the toilet area. An American Airlines flight headed to Spain was forced to make a quick pit stop in New York City on Wednesday after a lavatory issued bubbled up, according to the Federal Aviation Administration. Officials said the flight had only just taken off from Dallas when staff noticed that the plane's bathroom had started overflowing. Frustrated passengers touched down unexpectedly. Wouldn't touch anything. Unexpectedly at the John F. Kennedy International Airport around 10:30. American Airlines confirmed that the maintenance issue involved the plane's bathroom, while offering its passengers travel accommodation for the night, while a new plane was ready to continue the international journey. On August 7th, American Airlines Flight 36 with service from Dallas-Fort Worth to Madrid diverted to New York due to a maintenance issue, an American Airlines spokesman said in a statement. The aircraft landed normally and is scheduled to redepart Thursday evening on a new aircraft. We never want to disrupt our customers' travel plans and apologise for the inconvenience, or the inconvenience of the convenience that inconvenienced everybody. Yes, what a shitstorm. Onto from one pile of crap to another pile of crap. Yes, because Nia Houston said his Olympics bronze was already looking rough after a week of standing on the podium in Paris. The quality of the Olympics medals awarded to athletes at Paris 2024 has come under scrutiny after a Team USA skateboarder claimed the bronze he won had deteriorated after just a week. Nia Houston, who had come third in the men's skateboard street, what's the world coming to, said in a video posted to Instagram that his bronze was already chipped and losing its colour days after winning it. Chipped? It's chipped. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure it's bronze? It's not a chocolate one. He said the medal was looking like it had went to war and back, and added that it was not as high quality as you think, as the bronze appeared to have rubbed off. The Olympic medals handed out in Paris feature a piece of recycled scrap metal from the Eiffel Tower. They just chopped it off. And over five. Actually, what do you mean recycled scrap metal from the Eiffel Tower? Have they cut it down? What have they done with it? Oh, they put some new bits up there. And over 5,000 of them have been produced by France's Mint for the Games. All right. So these Olympic medals look great when they're brand new, Houston said in a post to his 5 million followers. But after letting it sit on my skin with some sweat and a little bit, and letting my friends wear it over the weekend, he continued before zooming in on the medal to show its condition. They're apparently not as high quality as you'd think. It's looking a bit rough. I don't know. Olympic medals, we got to step up the quality a little bit. Now, I wonder if this is just the bronze ones or the gold ones and the silver ones as well. While his bronze at Paris was his first medal at the Olympic, the 29-year-old has won skateboarding gold 12 times at the X Games and 6 times at the World Championships. God's sake, can you imagine his parents going, you're just wasting your time like skateboard. You'll never get anywhere with playing a skateboard. Get a proper job. The American has also won several silver and bronze medals across both competitions. Well done, you. Aren't you a clever cookie? Yes. So let me just take a little sippy, and we'll move on to the next story. Yeah. Sorry, Dick. This is where you're supposed to cover for me, just for a second. Yes. So we are moving on to. These cave paintings. Spanish authorities are investigating a man who allegedly damaged cave paintings that are thousands of years old by pouring water on them in order to take better photos for social media. Oh, So, a 39-year-old man from Los Villiers in the Juan province of Andalusia, southern Spain, uploaded the photos of wet paintings to Facebook, according to a statement from the Guardia Civil published on Saturday. The paintings affected, which are in various locations in the Sierra Sur de Juan mountain range, are protected on the country's heritage register, as they should be. The man is under investigation for crime against historical heritage. Officers of the Guardia Civil's Nature Protection Service launched an investigation in May after seeing the photos online. The photographs show that the water has been poured onto the cave paintings, wetting them in order to see them better and capture a clearer image. The cave paintings were on limestone, which contains water-soluble salts. So when water is poured on the paintings, these salts dissolve and then come to the surface and the water evaporates, leaving a crust that causes irreparable damage to the paintings. Yes, the law enforcement agency, which is responsible for protecting Spain's historical heritage, called on residents to report any signs of damage or vandalism to cave paintings. Just chisel them off. Okay, get me there. Give them, just saw them out. Reports of damage to historical objects have also been reported in Italy. In September, a 22-year-old German man was detained in Florence, accusing of damaging a statue in the 16th century fountain of Neptune in the Plaza della Signora. City authorities basically said the tourist, who was not named, scaled a protective barrier around the monument in the early hours on Monday and posed on the statue while two friends who remained on the other side of the barrier took photos. That doesn't sound like damaging it to me, but that just is kind of like prickish behaviour, I suppose. We've got 5 minutes left. Let's move on. Move on quick. To yummy ice cream. Ice cream. Who screams for ice cream? We all scream. Food experts have found switching traditional cow dairy for a horse alternative could bring a range of health benefits. Yes, they are talking about horse milk, not just grinding up horses to make ice cream. That would be bad. As well as being lower in fat, the Polish scientists... Okay, so these skinny Polish scientists, because apparently they're lower in fat, they discovered horse milk contains lactoferrin, a protein found in human breast milk, which boosts the immune system, and enzyme, which helps fight off disease. Experts at the Faculty of Food and Sciences and Fisheries, West Pomeranian University of Technology, said horse milk is also similar in creamy texture and consistency to cow's milk. Oh, I didn't know that. A doctor, whose name I am not going to butcher, of the Department of Toxicology, Dairy and Technology and Food Storage, said mare's milk is much more similar to human's milk than cow's milk. It also causes fewer allergies than cow's milk. Mare's milk is a good source of polyunsaturated fatty acids and other bioactive substances like lactoferrin and iosine. We've already told you that. Thank you very much. Mare's milk taken from horses or donkeys is already consumed in Central Asia and is traditionally used in fermented drinks and is mildly alcoholic, which is also used in chigi and arak drinks of Mongolia and China. Now, what is interesting about this, I did have a story that I didn't get to on one of the 42 shows earlier, a few days ago, which is about a woman who's making popsicles out of her own excess breast milk. So, yeah, interesting. There's a correlation, and they think that, closer to breast milk is better for you. Not too sure about like the sound of that. But, yes, so we have next story is a fire hazard because Samsung is recalling knobs on some of its electric stoves, warning that fires can be set off by its pets or even humans bumping into them. Several videos have shown pets accidentally igniting fires from jumping onto stoves and pawing at the knobs. A Colorado dog set a house on fire in June by doing just that when boxes on top of the stove caught on fire. It was all caught on the home security footage. This announcement follows reports of that front-mounted range knobs can be activated through accidental contact by people or pets, posing a fire hazard. Yes. Well, actually, what time we got? Oh, a minute 42. Yeah, so the CPSC is looking into fires caused by stoves due to pets jumping on them or humans accidentally bumping into them, which is interesting because there's another story about pets causing fire. I did, again, on the 42 show, I had another story about pets causing fire in the kitchen. It's probably connected to this Samsung story. But there's this one here about a video of a dog who accidentally igniting a house fire by chewing on a lithium-ion battery in Oklahoma, United States. The video, shared by social media user Colin Rugg. You know Colin. Good old Cole. Cole, how you doing, Cole? It was first released by the Tulsa Fire Department last week. The 36-second video features footage from an indoor monitoring camera installed in the home's living room, showing two dogs and a cat. Yeah, I can't show you the video, unfortunately, but that just turns into an absolute dog's dinner after the dog chews through the battery and sets the house on fire. Not a good sign. So there you go. That's my stories for tonight. The 42 show is over. I've done my bit. As I said earlier, there's not going to be an after show because Dick is still poorly. In fact, he's so poorly, he's probably not even watching the bloody show. So, silly sod. And we are out. And hopefully I'll get things right and do the credits. I'll do the shout outs in the credits. So, see you later. Oh, yes, I forgot to be doing that bit, didn't I? Oh, dear. Oh, what happened? It all went quiet. It all stopped. Video stopped. Right, okay. Carry on, video. No, nobody look. Yes, so a big shout out to the team. The team is Annette, PJ Cena, Shayna Coldwell, Crazy Cat, and Super Chat Matt. Don't forget, I am going to be putting up a show for the Ukraine update tomorrow. So hopefully Dick will be okay for that. Dick was saying that we might do as like an after show sort of thing later tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And no, all bets are off. So until then, don't forget to like the video on the way out. You know, if in fact you did like it, I hope you liked it. And if I had the window up, I'd do that. Oh, there it is. I'm going to do that right now, so you do that bloody same. And more importantly, don't forget to share us out. Share us out on social media. You know, go to True Social. Join up to True Social, because I know you haven't. Join up to True Social and share us out there. Let's bring Donald Trump over, and maybe he'll send us a lovely super chat or something. So until then, we'll see you maybe Sundays with PubChat. Let's see what happens. It's all on Dick's mouth at the minute, and unless that happens, we come back on Tuesday for the 42 show all over again, where we bring up some more of the stupid news of around the world. So until then, goodbye and stay shilly. I think I overrun that a bit.